Hello everybody and welcome back for another episode of Star Wars The Old Republic, Sith Warrior. Alright, so as I said before in the last episode, we did have a few extra side missions on this side of the map, but after those are done, we're pretty close to done with Korriban if I remember correctly. There's some other areas over here. I don't recall if the quests take us over there or not, or that might be later game stuff. I don't really recall. Well, we'll find out. Let's see what Lord Renning has to say.
Come closer, apprentice. Don't be afraid to examine my research. I trust the sight of a messy operating table doesn't disturb you?
Not even a little.
I have no fear of dead things.
All fine and good, but lack of fear and genuine interest are not the same. This used to be a Tukata, the hound-like creatures infesting Korriban's tombs. On the surface, nothing special. But I alone can see this creature is an expression of pure dark side energy.
Ooh.
Aggression made manifest.
I'm impressed.
Amazing. How did you learn that?
The Force told me so. It speaks to me.
Oh.
The Force is alive. It expresses its will in the physical world. This Tukata was one such form.
What does that make us?
Are we another of these forms?
Sith are the highest manifestation of the Force's will. I've dissected hundreds of Tukata, forging a direct connection to the dark side. Each beast I examine advances me toward perfect unity. I now stand at a new frontier, but find myself thwarted. My most perfect specimen, a Tukata mutant, escaped to the tombs before I could analyze it.
That's terrible news.
Your work is too important to fail, my lord.
Indeed. Perhaps the Force has brought you to me for a reason. You're familiar with those areas from your trials.
Yes.
You could find this Tukata for me and retrieve its perfect brain.
Surely.
My apprentice, Melora, saw which tomb the mutant beast fled into. Find out what she knows, assist me, and you will be rewarded.
As you wish.
I'll speak with Melora and do whatever is necessary, my lord.
You found a great calling in my service. I trust you appreciate that.
Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and apologize right now for this frickin' head sock I'm wearing. Good God. I forgot that in this game, if you don't want your head to show, you have to turn it off. And now we have our awesome hood back. Alright? Hood toggle is just not a thing. It's probably never gonna be a thing. As told to me by one of the developers. That was actually a point of contention back. God, I don't even remember what year it was when I went to the cantina in Austin. But I was talking to one of the developers at the time, and she was just like, you know, there's some things we're working on that I can't tell you what it is, but I can tell you it's not toggling hoods. Apparently there was just too many obstacles to do there. So there are some headpieces that really work well with having the hood up, and they will allow you to keep your hood from your chest piece if that's the case. If it's not, it automatically turns off the hood, and we have the weird head sock issue like we just did a minute ago. So yeah, it's one of those things. But I really need to get him a face mask or something. I think that'd be cool. Do I have any? Let's check the collections. Armor. Armor sets. Let's just do armor in general. Collected. Oh. We could do an Eradicator's mask, but I don't know if that holds up with the set. I don't know if that would take away the headpiece. You know what? You know what? There's really only one way to find out. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. There we go. And let's put it in the pack. I will remember the right button eventually. Okay, all right, here we go. Outfitter? Yes. Let's see if we lose the headpiece. Ah. Wait. What? What is this? Why am I not seeing... Oh, I have to commit it. Right. Oh, it keeps the hood! Oh, gorgeous. Yes. We're keeping that headpiece on. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. That's what we're doing. And guess what? It modulates my voice. Just like I did back in KOTOR 2. So let's go ahead and talk to Apprentice Melora and see how that sounds.
Seeking Lord Renning's lost pet, are you? Don't waste your time. That fool's research is pointless.
Who cares?
I was hoping this would keep me entertained.
Glad to know I'm not the only one who sees through my master's inane babbling. Renning deludes the Dark Council into believing he's advancing Sith knowledge. The truth is, he wastes the Empire's time and resources dissecting mindless animals. But...
honestly, I think the black is cooler. Stop it! Stop! Stay! Up there. Okay. All right. Sorry. Brief intermission there. In his experiment, if his experiments were discarded, he would be banished and I would be rewarded. Don't manipulate me.
You're just scheming to get rid of your master.
I have a greater destiny than serving as a research assistant in this pathetic excuse for a laboratory. Look, just a minor alteration to the mutant Tukata's brain would allow me to reveal my master as a fraud. Bring me the brain before delivering it to Lord Renning, and I'll make it worth your while.
It lacks honor.
Scheming in the shadows is not my way.
All I ask is that you give me the chance to do what we both know is right. The mutant Tukata escaped to the tomb of Mark of Ragnos. It's much larger than the others, so it's easy to spot. Return to me with the brain before you see Lord Renning, and I'll take care of the rest.
Nah. Mind your betters, madam. Oh, my main story mission is to board the shuttle to the Imperial fleet. So these side missions are the last missions I need to do. Okay, cool. Hey, here we go.
Sergeant Garrus. Turns out the rumors were true. Some of the sentries we lost down here aren't dead. They lost their minds, just like the Acolytes. Doesn't mean we're going to have any easier a time getting the research supplies back, though. The crates are secured with multi-locks. If we're going to open these things without frying the contents, we'll need to get all the sentries' code cylinders back. I don't think negotiation is an option. The men aren't keen to take down their old comrades, but we'll do what we can. Once we have the code cylinders, we'll crack open the supply crates and get back. Tavon out.
All right. He sounds easy enough. I mean, these guys aren't really a threat. I have a companion. Things are fine. Washa! Don't look at me. No one look at me. Yeah, that's fine. Trying to get through these without incident. Got one over this away. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Okay, I don't think I can get that one without getting some attention. Ah, of course. You did this to yourself. You could have just let me have it. Whoop, sorry about that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take these guys out. There was no avoiding these two. God dang it. Oh, I wasn't even in the right group. Wait. just a straggler. Okay, we're good. We're fine. Ooh. Got the other cylinder up here. Then we should be fine. I'm a sneaky boy. Very nice. Sneaky back out the same way I came in. Hmm. Yeah. We'll turn that back in on the way back. The other quest is over this way. Not getting any trouble until we have to. Trying to streamline some things. Watch out! Are you the one? No, it's in there, isn't it? Well, let's find out. Watch out! You're definitely not it. Went down way too easy. Must be in here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We got something blue? Miniature chemical disassembler. That is a companion item. Let's grab that. You know what? Vet, please, madam, if you would, go sell my trash items.
You'll miss me.
Thanks, darling. I will miss you. This is true. Let's pick that up. And we got two companion items? Oh no, that's just trash. Okay. What? Y'all respawn quick. I don't like that. Excuse me. Yeah, we don't have to do this. It's okay. It's okay. Just let me pass. Oh, y'all aren't gonna let me. That's fine. Alright. Where's the big boy? Oh right, I'm supposed to put a carcass here. Plant the bait. There we go. Ooh, what is this? Berserk? Ooh. Oh, you're a silver star? I don't need nothing special for you. Look at you. Dead. All done. Welcome back, Vet. Thanks for selling my trash for me. Guys, don't look at me, don't look at me, don't look at me. You don't look at me either. Woohoo! Made it safe. Wait, did Vet get in trouble? No, she was trying to heal me. Okay, okay. We're fine. We're gonna have to manage the abilities on this guy too. Gonna check on this. And then lower wilds, there's a pylon. Or at least a fast travel point over here. Let's, Nope, I can't get to it. I don't know when I'm supposed to get to that. Okay. Turn in the first quest. Then we have the optional turn in, which we're definitely gonna turn into Lord Renning. I ain't playing that chick's game. I am not your pawn. Aha, Lord Renning.
I'm running out of patience. Have you finally acquired the mutant Tukata brain, or should I send someone else?
Here's the brain.
I have what you asked for.
Ha! Wonderful. Let me see it.
That Toccata was a pushover.
Your beast died much too easily.
Then I release you back to the killing fields. May you
Thank
find
you.
greater fulfillment there. You've done me a great service, but now I must continue my research.
Oh, I will.
If there's nothing else?
Melora is a traitor.
Melora asked me to sabotage your experiment.
Is that so? Melora, if you can't show my work the appreciation it deserves, there's no place for you as my apprentice.
Wait,
Did you get a little zappy zap?
It's a lie.
Did you get a little zappy zap?
Did you?
I know the truth when I hear it, Melora. I'm releasing you from my service. Eventually.
Mercy! Please! Stop!
Cook her! Cook the traitor!
My dear, the pain for you is only beginning. Take your reward and leave. Melora and I have much to discuss.
Just a moment, everyone. Okay, everybody, we're back. So, my dear, the pain for you is only beginning. Take your reward and leave. Melora and I have much to discuss. I deserve a bonus.
You should reward me for exposing this traitor.
Eliminating an enemy of the Sith Empire is its own reward. Go now.
Oh, yeah. Anything to keep you from paying up. Alright, fine. Okay. Well, in that case, we got what? We got one quest turn in, and then we're out of here. We're gonna go see the Imperial fleet. And there's gonna be a whole lot to discuss when we get there. I can just teleport. What am I doing? I'm trying to do things the long way. Boop. There we go. Sergeant Gress.
Yes, can I help you with something? Hold on. Are those the research supplies we were after?
Yeah.
I'd given up on them days ago. You've no idea how much I appreciate this. Some of these chemicals take months to manufacture. Not much use to you, but vital to us.
That's good.
Thank you. You're welcome to use some of our equipment as compensation. I'll make sure to mention you to the commander.
I'm sure you will. Thank you, sir. That's it, everybody. All of the quests here on Korriban are complete. That means we head to the Imperial fleet. My goodness, I am level 15. We're off to a great start. Like I said, we're probably going to hit max level, or at least current beginning level, well before we get to the last expansion. Like, I'm pretty sure. Okay. We take the shuttle. Oh, it's just the mission terminal thing. Okay. To the fleet. Yeah. It's a lot of destroyers. My goodness. Hey, leaving Korriban, we get a chess piece. Oh, no, we get an outfit for vet. That's right. Civilian outfit? No. Slicing? Maybe. Armored? Mm-mm. We want slicing. I think. I probably should have checked what they look like, but, you know. All right, vet. Let's put these on you, madam. Oh, I think it was this button. Here. There it is. Companion. Let's get you a chest piece. Boots. And pants. It looks snazzy and it matches your skin tone, madam. Very nicely. I'm happy with this. All right. I will be back in just one moment. Okay, so here in the fleet, there's a whole bunch of things that can happen. Okay, so picture a major city in something like Star Wars Galaxies or World of Warcraft. That is essentially what the fleet is. There are missions we can pick up. A lot of heroic missions, it looks like. But we're not worried about those right now. And it looks like there's a holiday event going on. Very nice. Very pretty. Right here is where we have our banks. This is our legacy bank. So anything I've put in here on all of my characters will show up. As well as this one is my personal bank. Oh, no, it's the guild bank. Sorry. The guild we're not in. And then we got our cargo hold right here, which is our bank. And it looks like Vet has a quest.
So, hey, I've been thinking, maybe you want to take this shock collar off? You know, as a sign of thanks for my hard work on Korriban. Not that I don't enjoy the perpetual fear of electrocution.
We'll remove the collar. Come on now.
You've earned it, Vet. It is not freedom, though.
Wow. Now I feel stupid for not asking sooner.
If I remember correctly, all companion conversations
I'll try not to give you reason to slap that thing back on.
will remove the helmet so that it's more personal. The reason this quest actually popped up is because we are in a safe area. We could have gone to a cantina, or if you're anywhere on the fleet, it's a safe place where you can talk to Vet or any of your companions. See that you don't.
I expect your loyalty to remain absolute.
Right. So what happens now?
I lead, you follow.
You will remain with me and help achieve my goals.
Fantastic. Glad you could open up. We'll have to talk again sometime.
Alrighty. Now, first thing I want to go ahead and show you guys is there's actually a VIP section to the fleet here. This happened at the very beginning of the game. Because if you had the collector's edition of the game, you got a VIP bracelet, which is actually in the mail. So I need to go grab that real quick. There should be a mailbox right over here. Here we go. It's probably one of the farthest down. Nope. It's one of these. Give me a moment. Okay, so I found the emails. One of the pre-order bonuses was actually this black-yellow lightsaber crystal. We're going to use that because it's me, of course. And then we also got this bundle of items from having the collector's edition of the game, including the VIP lounge wristband, a mini mech CE pet, a long spur stap mount, training droid pet, hollow camera, capture screenshots of your immediate surroundings, a portable hollow dancer, my inventory is full, and a collector's edition, special edition flare gun. But those are pretty cool and all. But the really cool thing that we're going to go look for real quick is in the VIP section. Let's go ahead and head over there real quick. One of these elevators will take us up. Is it down? Oh, I missed it. There we go. We can get this one. Elevator's really fast. Whee! Don't worry, Vet will teleport. Okay. Yeah, they got the Galactic Trade module here, which is basically the auction house in any other game. That's the banks. Where's the guy I'm looking for? Is it you? Collector's edition vendor. Sir, what you got? Show me what you've got. Ah, black and medium yellow dye module. That's what we're here for. Let me just sell some stuff first. You know what? Can I expand this? I don't want to do it with credits. I'll be broke. I'll purchase with cartel coins since I have them. And this will do it for all of the characters on the account. Yeah, we'll do that. Boom. Yay. Now, we buy this dye module. Yes. Here's a cool thing about outfits. All right. Is when you go to an outfit, you choose like this item here. Ah. No. Put it back. Control click it. And you open up this. Oh, that's the look window. So shift click, right? Shift right click. No, what is it? Alt? No. Modify is control right click. There it is. Okay. As you can see, there's a little section here called the dye module. We're gonna go ahead and put that in there. Boop. Yes. That will change the appearance of that armor. Boom. So now we got a nice tint of yellow to go along with our black cloak, right? And then we hit unified colors. Boop. Wait. Do they no longer unify colors based on the chest piece? Oh, it's not showing it has one. Commit. There, I had to commit it first. Okay. Oh, yes. Yes. Yes, we're happy with that. Good to go. And now we are yellow and black, my favorite combination of colors. I am the Bumblebee Jedi. Bumblebee Sith. Not to be confused with Bumblebee Tuna. Okay, so we have lightsabers. We only have one of these crystals. I think I can grab another one. In my collections. Let me see if I can grab one real quick. Color crystals. Show collected. I can grab another one. And there are no other options. I could use these other saber crystals for stats, but I'm not too worried about it. And I really just want my lightsabers to match my outfit. So we're going to go ahead and do like so. Go to the actual lightsabers themselves. Where there they are. Control right click. Put that crystal in there. We'll kill the old crystal, but that's fine. Then, same with the other one. Yep. Boom. And now I match. I match beautifully. Very happy about this. Yeah. So that's just one of the little perks we get being a VIP member. I'm pretty sure you can still buy the collection, the VIP wristband in some way. That's just one of the perks I came with for having the collector's edition. So let's talk about the sections of the Imperial fleet. The supplies area in the top left. That is typically going to be vendors that give us gear. So as the game has gone from the base game through the expansions, tier sets have come out, like any other MMO. Now, just because a new expansion has come out does not mean it is not useful to go buy these different modification vendors. I know words. So for instance, if I was level 22, I could buy some regular green enhancements there.
You see anything you like? Just
enhancements, mods, hilts, all that good stuff to customize items with. And that's just to kind of help keep you
the Minister of Logistics
at least somewhat up to date on your gear. then, how far does this go? I know eventually we get to an actual armor vendor. Come on now. Spoils of war vendors, pet vendor, merchant of mystery, mount vendor, tacticals, cosmetic armor and weapons. Boom.
We hope our inventory.
Show me what you've got. So here's where we could actually buy armor sets using various tech fragments and credits. And like I said, because these are customizable items, you can literally just wear your favorite set, customize it with new pieces from, say,
Thank you for your patronage.
current end game gear. You don't have to worry about having the appearance of the new gear if you don't like it.
See anything
Conquest gear is similar. It is a guild PvP type of thing.
Come again.
We don't do Conquest very much because usually it's just me in the guild. Maybe one day in the future when we have more peoples. Oh. Okay, sure. I didn't mean to ask you for a quest. I'm sorry. I thought you sold implants. Oh. So, as you can see, our 4 anomaly must be the most current raid. So there's story version and there's veteran, which means because so say if you've played World of Warcraft, you have looking for raid versions of raids at the beginning of the end game. That would be the story mission, the story version of raids in this game. And then operation gear, that's wow. Is there no operation gear anymore? What?
See anything you like?
Okay, yeah. You would get materials from doing operations, and you would trade them in here for end level gear.
Come again.
So that's pretty much it for the supplies area. There's not a whole bunch more. It's mainly vendors for gear.
Of Logistics is making sure the war effort is well
Like these are just different sets you can get. Overlords, Sith Corruptor, Void Walkers,
the Force is
Dark Disciple set, Dark Overlord. Whole bunch of different sets you can get here. Dread Harbinger.
Show no mercy.
So let's go ahead and move on to... Oh, wait. Let me tell you about this real quick. This is also very cool. Strongholds. Well, guess what? This game did way before World of Warcraft did it, but not before EverQuest 2 did it, is in-game housing. So I'm imagining these awards are all just various different pieces of furniture. I am correct. I will show you guys my stronghold at the end of this episode. It's not the best. I was working on decorating, and then I have ADHD. I got distracted, okay? But we did do some decoration. I have a garage. It's kind of cool. So now we're in the Galactic Trade Market section. This, I believe, is where we would find the vendors. Yeah, the Starship Upgrade vendor, Speeder vendor, Reputation vendor, Fleet Commendation vendor. So various types of currency you get from during different types of content. You would come here to trade it in for goodies. Now, one of my favorite parts of the game is in Strongholds and the Crew Skills section. In this Crew Skills section, we can choose up to 3 professions. Now, typically, we only want to go with 1 crafting profession, and we want to go with 2 gathering professions. This is the flagship commissioner. Our guild does have a flagship. It doesn't do much because, like, I'm pretty sure nobody in my guild ever logs in anymore. But that's okay. But essentially, we have a Star Destroyer all to ourselves. all to myself. So we have bioanalysis, we have archaeology, crew skill trade vendor, scavenging, slicing, investigation, diplomacy, treasure hunting, underworld trading. This is just a quick run through. I'm not doing a whole professions episode here, but cyber tech, arms tech, artifice, biochem, armor mech, and synth weaving. Synth weaving typically makes your light clothing, so robes and such. Armor mech will make what it says, armor, medium and heavy. Biochem, they make a lot of implants as well as what's the name? Well, it's mainly implants and stems and healing items, that those kinds of goods. Artifice makes lightsaber parts, I believe, as well as relics. And I think it's mainly just relics and lightsaber parts. It's been a while. Arms tech is for blasters of varying type, as well as I think also the tech staffs and electro staffs and stuff like that. And then cyber tech, I don't really remember. I didn't mean to learn that. I'm sorry. I know. I know Cybertech does make augments, which is another customization piece for our gear. How do I drop this? I forgot. Companion. Oh wait, look, that window's here. Okay. Wait. Oh, that's right. It gives us XP just for talking to these guys. I forgot. So I didn't actually pick up that profession. And I don't want to. But I want to pick up, since I'm a warrior and tanky like, I want to do armor mech. Yeah. Boom. I'm pretty sure I can wear the things that this make. I don't, like I said, it's been a while. I'll pick up that, and then we'll have a look at it real quick just to see what kind of materials we're gonna need. So for armor mech, adaptive armor, yeah, mastery, endurance, and defense. Oh yeah, we're gonna be able to make some tanky gear with this stuff. We're gonna need Terrenthium, which is an underworld metal, as well as Desh armor assembly components, which comes from oh, it combines Desh and silica. So Desh and silica comes from not underworld trading. I don't think treasure hunting. Investigation. It's scavenging. Yeah. Scavenging gets us the those materials. We'll train that one. I need to talk to these guys for the XP. This is nice.
Take a look.
Crew skill
Everything you
guy.
see is for
So
sale.
these are just various components that help us craft things
Turn back
on the
anytime.
cheaper side that we can't exactly send our companions out to get. Then there's archaeology, which is mainly used for artificer and synth weaving. I remember that because that's what my main build was back then. Bioanalysis, which is for chem tech. But since we are doing armor mech and it says that we need things like Terrenthium, our best bet is to go with underworld trading. I don't think treasure hunting. I think that's specialty crystals and stuff like that we don't really need for this profession. So now we have our 3 professions picked. We have armor mech, scavenging, and underworld trading. What you see here is that Vet is able to perform tasks in either one of those professions. Her influence, my influence with her, the effect that has is essentially she will go out on a mission, say, or she will craft things. But say I send her to go scavenging, right? For the bounty of Raxus Prime. Moderate yield of grade 1 scavenging metals. Influence plus 22. So it gives her more influence points. It costs me 80 credits and it takes 2 minutes and 19 seconds. I will send her out to go do so. And she is currently unavailable for that time. However, when she comes back, she will have crafting materials. While she does that, I will go and show you guys the last section of the fleet before I give a little crafting demonstration. And also the other cool part about crafting that I haven't let on about just yet. Okay, so now we are in the combat training section. This is essentially the PvP hub. This is where you will get your PvP gear and upgrades. PvP items such as crystals, mounts, and adrenals to use while you're in there.
Come back anytime.
That are only able to be used in PvP war zones. And then here's like an armor set that you can get. Looks pretty cool. Not terrible at all. It's yellow and black. I like that.
Good hunting.
But then, as you can see here, hold on, let me show that real quick. Bag of 200 tech fragments. As you saw earlier, tech fragments are used to buy end game PvE gear. So you can actually use PvP as a method of getting end game gear in PvE, which is pretty cool. This game has made it so that whatever kind of content you want to play will get you to end game stuff. Pretty much. Like, they even did it with dungeons. The things that drop in dungeons are based on your armor rating. So say I'm armor rating 30. And I'm wearing all armor rating 30 green pieces of gear. If I go do a dungeon, even a story mode one, the bosses will drop minimum rating level 30 blue gear, but more than likely it's going to drop 31. So once you replace all your pieces of 30 gear with 31s and 32s as you're going through, well, then you're going to start dropping higher armor rating gear. My character, oh, Vet failed the mission. That happens too. Influence will also change your success rate, I think. But what also does success rate is your competency in the profession. So right now my scavenging is at 5 out of 600. So we're going to send her out again. And that's why the name of the scavenging mission is orange, is because it is a more difficult mission. But we'll send her out again. We're still talking about things anyway. Anyway, so I have another character, which was a Sith, assassin, that I would use to run one dungeon over and over and over and over again, because I could stealth and skip a majority of the trash mobs and just fight the bosses. They kept dropping gear for me until the point that I started getting them to drop endgame legendary gear. Because I didn't really feel like raiding, but I also wanted to have awesome gear. Works for me. All right, so she's gonna be back in just a few minutes. But yeah, you would go here, you would do some PvP missions. This mission terminal is for heroic missions. You can pick up heroic missions from all planets through this. That you are level enough to get. So as you can see, Korriban, Droman Kos, and Balmora, which if you guys watch me play Rogue Squadron, it was named differently in the Steam version. There was a mission where you find like an AT-AT factory and an AT-ST factory and you blow them up. That was originally called Raid on Balmora. I don't know why they changed the name for the Steam version, which is a little weird. So that's the same planet. We'll get there eventually, but Droman Kos is our next stop. However, in order to transition to Dromankos, we've actually got to go through a flashpoint, which is this game's version of a dungeon. That's why I'm sort of stalling in this episode. It's because I want the dungeon to be a episode all in itself. Once Vet gets back, I can give you guys a little crafting demonstration, and then I can show you guys my stronghold at the end of the episode.
Perfection is overrated.
Oh my god. Okay, you know what? We're gonna send her out again, because she failed again. And we're gonna go to our stronghold now, I guess. She's not working with me here. All right, strongholds. As you can see, I have one in many locations across my account. I have a stronghold on Dromankos, Manan, Nar Shaddaa, and Rishi, as well as Tatooine and Yavin 4. We'll have a look at them, not all of them today, but I do want to show you Dromankos. And it's also the one I've decorated. Like, I did not decorate the other ones at all. I just had them to have them, and hey, we can do some decorating episodes in the future. It's kind of a good thing I didn't decorate at all. Dromankos in this time period is the seat of the Empire. So that's what you're seeing here. Hopefully Vet comes back with some materials. If not, I might have some laying about. No, I won't, because they're in a bank. Her character bank. I forgot about that. All right, so, why am I just running off? Let me start at the front. Okay. This is the first chamber where we came in on the elevator, right? We've got a little fast travel thingy to navigate around the stronghold, but right now, this is an empty room here. I haven't done any decorating here quite yet, but we have this room as well, also empty. But once we start getting this way, this is the garage, where you can display your mounts. Vet, you're killing me. You're killing me, girl. Go back out. You're not done. Back to work. Nah, we don't need conductive flux. Oh, we can get conductive flux. Okay. We'll send her out again, see what happens. She's doing her best. So we got mounts in here. We got some speeders. We got this cool little birdie. Those live on Rishi. More speeders. I have more mounts than this. I just haven't set them up quite yet. But now we're going to go ahead and carry on to the second floor. The second floor is where I did the majority of my decorating. That hall's not decorated. This one should be. I had started putting panels on the wall. So when you accomplish certain achievements, you will get posters, essentially, of your conquest. So if you kill a certain boss a certain amount of times, you get their plaque on the wall. As you can see, I farmed these bosses quite a few times. Then, hey, I actually decorated up here. Look at that. Now, another cool thing about decorating is you can actually put vendors in your stronghold. Very happy about that, as well as the Galactic Trade Market. I don't have to go to the fleet to go to the auction house. It's right here. As well as, where is it? My mailbox. Prefab vendor for more decorations I want to get. Item modification station, which we don't actually have to use anymore. And then I have my bank. I have my guild bank that I'm not in right now. And then my legacy bank. Now, the legacy bank doesn't have any crafting materials in it because I think all the crafting materials I had got put in that invisible inventory that they added to the game, which is very, very helpful. Good God, the amount of crafting materials we had in these banks when I left was redonkulous. But yeah, so these are little pieces of armor that are bound to legacy that I picked up on various characters, and I just threw them in here in case I wanted to use them on a different character. If you guys recognize this, these are the Sith helmets from the first 2 Knights of the Old Republic. It's a little cool throwback outfits. Oh yeah, that one's pretty cool. I like that one. That's later. Oh, she came back with some Desh. Wonderful. I don't know if that's enough to craft anything. Let me look. Hold on. Let's find out. Armor mech. Adaptive armor. Assembly components. I can oh! I have a lot of this stuff, actually. Okay, so the crafting materials I have on my characters are shared across the legacy. So I can go ahead and have her craft some of those. I have her crafting 5. It won't take too long. I need 2 to craft 1 thing, so let's actually only make 2. Terenthium, I have plenty of that as well. So once these 2 pieces of Desh armor assembly components are done, I can then craft belt, bracers, arm guards. Oh no, so bracers and belt right now. That's the only recipes I have available to me. What is my current 22 bracer, 46 belt? We're already good on belt, so we're gonna make a pair of bracers. And once that component is almost done, just a moment. Any minute now, Vet, please. For the good people, just finish making the Desh armor assembly component, please. Okay, thank you. There it is. And now she will craft Terenthium Onslaught arm guards. That is going to take 3 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a little more tour. I'm not going to tell you anything about these characters because that's spoilers. Yeah, we can't talk about them. Then my other room, I didn't decorate this room, but I did start an office. That's somebody else. I did start an office. It's not that great. Man, I really need to do work on my decorating. Pretty bad. If you guys have ideas for like themed rooms, go ahead and drop them in the comments. I'll definitely take them into consideration. But the idea I was going for here was that basically this is my office. I have a desk. I have a holocron chilling in the corner. This is also a cargo bay. It's just a decorative cargo bay. It's not actually a cargo bay. Contraband, cartel slot machine. Click it. Cartel chip to play. Ah. Get it from a decoration merchant. I don't feel like doing that right now. But yeah, you get the idea. Hi, Vet. Oh yes, we're looking at the rainy, dark landscape. I admire your taste in scenery. Very nice. Aren't you supposed to be doing something? Is this how you craft? Your hands aren't even moving. Well, I trust you. So we're gonna move on to the outside, which I have not decorated in the least, if I recall. But I will eventually. Oh, wait, I did decorate out here. I put one thing in. The statue of our Lord and Savior, Revan. So I have one really cool thing outside, and that comes from... Oh, I'm not going to tell you, because that's also spoilers. I didn't realize how possibly spoilery that being in my stronghold was going to be. So hopefully you guys haven't gleaned too much information from what you've seen, and it's still going to be fun to explore later. 40 seconds left on Vet's crafting of my belt, or arm bracers, arm guards. Then we will go ahead and do a small demonstration after that. Well, actually, you know what? I can do it now with what's in my pack. Forgive me. It's been so long. So, there is a button in your inventory called Deconstruction. This before was called Disassembly. What this essentially does is take... Oh, it would just destroy? Yeah, because no research available. Research will be explained when she's done making my belt. So that would just destroy these items, right? However, you see this piece right here? If we put this over here, it is a blue piece of armor. I realize it is expensive. However, as you can see down here, potential to learn schematics. Let's deconstruct. See what happens. Well, I don't believe I got a schematic. Sadness. However, I can at least tell you what should have happened. As you can see in Armor Mech, I can make blue pieces of gear. If that deconstruction had gone the way I was hoping it would, I would have a new recipe. Now, once you unlock a new recipe, it's usually of the same quality, if not higher quality. You could eventually go from making blue gear to purple gear before you even make another level. You could make gear that's like end game gear for your level range without ever leaving the fleet. You just send people on missions and you craft stuff. I love crafting. And it's also a good way to get influence with your companions. But yeah, that is an option. It's also something that if like maybe you're doing something else, playing a different game, you could at least have the window open and just go over and be like, oh, okay, send my guys out on missions. And when they all get back, you'd be like, okay, craft this thing. And then just carry on your other tasks. Now, she doesn't need to craft any more of those. I'm going to go ahead and have her craft another one, but we're not going to wait for that to finish. But that's essentially the crafting system. There's a whole bunch of stuff you can craft. But we'll see that as we go along. Eventually, I will have more followers than Vet. And based on your level, you can have a certain amount of your followers out doing things at a time. In this current situation, it's a little difficult because I only have the one. So if I have my one person out, she can't be with me doing other things. But that's that. This is my stronghold. That is roughly how crafting works in this game. I absolutely love it. It's simple and addictive. Next episode, we will be going to the first flashpoint. Look forward to showing this to you guys. Flashpoints are my favorite thing about this game, other than the crafting system. Like combat-wise, flashpoints are my favorite. Because I am a dungeon... I just love dungeons. Like, even in World of Warcraft, I would just run dungeons all the time and get my gear that way. I really didn't like doing raids all that much because I had to rely too much on the competency of other people. And I'm sorry, but if you've played World of Warcraft before, sometimes competency is really hard to come by. Yeah. Anyway, good stuff. Have a good morning, day, evening, and good night. And I look forward to seeing you in the next episode.